In the course syllabus, there's a section on attendance policy and course participation expectations. So I want to go over that real quick in this video. In this online format, your course participation comes in many forms, and I listed 7 items on there, one having sub items to it. You participate by completing assigned tasks and then submitting assignments and posting in discussions. Those would be those graded discussions that we have in class. Fourth item is reading. I communicate with you a lot via the written form. That would be stuff that I post on Canvas, for example, like instructions and different items within the modules. There's the course syllabus that's also posted on Canvas. You have your assigned readings from the textbook, and then sometimes I'll assign a reading of an article, or I might assign watching a video. So, all of those things, I consider that participation. Actually, taking a look at everything that I send to you. 2 more examples: Canvas or email announcements. And I put on there responding is necessary, because when I email you, if I'm the one reaching out to you, I'm typically going to be asking for something. And so I would expect a response. And then sometimes in my email announcements, I might ask for a response back. Also, I might say, hey, by 5 p.m. tomorrow or 2 days from now, please answer this question. And so that's a form of participation also. It's just being aware of everything that I'm presenting to you. And that includes videos, also all the readings and so on. Now, when you start submitting your assignments and discussions, I'm also going to give you feedback a lot of times, in addition to any kind of rubric information that I might just assign scores to. And one way for you to know about these things, like what I'm telling you, is to read that feedback. Nothing is more certain in making me have uncomfortable thoughts about you. Nothing makes it more a certainty for me to feel that way than if you keep making the same mistakes because you're not looking at my feedback, right? And so how do you look at feedback? Well, I want to show you that real quick. Whenever I grade something, so in another video, I mentioned to please make it so that as soon as I publish an announcement or when I post a grade, that you get an email notification about it to where you're going to know, oh, something I submitted just got a grade. So there's the email. Or if you're on Canvas, you'll also get a number. You'll see a number in a blue circle indicating how many different things are new since the last time you looked at Canvas. In this case, I'm looking at a test student account. I just created something that this test student submitted. And so they'll see that there's a new assignment on there. So you can click on that. And this is another way I'm communicating, right? This is why I'm talking about this. So then you're going to see like, oh, there's all sorts of circles here. So now you're going to know, oh, I was given feedback. So here's the rubric, for example. So you can click on that and you'll see like, oh, okay, I got 5 points here, 5 points there. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is please take a look at the rubric, because sometimes I'll put comments on there like this one, for example. I put on there for the test student, amazing job with your grammar. So if you never look at the rubric, if it's how I graded a particular assignment, then you're never going to see that comment, right? Because sometimes it's not just going to be like good job, it's going to be like, hey, take a look at this, take a look at that, please fix this. And then there's also this comment right here. If you click on that, then you'll see like, oh, amazing job with your paper. Cool. So that's one way to do it. You could also click on the assignment, and then from there, you'll be able to see the feedback right there. So there it is right there. And the reason I point out going there is this is where you could also comment back if you want to. Like I might ask a question, and so this is where you can answer. This is my answer, Professor Ragus. And in your comment, this is also where you can use emojis if you communicate that way. Or you could attach a file if you want to show me something. Or you could even record yourself talking or just audio or talking with video. And then you can send that comment. So what I'm trying to show you here is we can communicate about a specific assignment, and it's going to be encapsulated within just that assignment. So that's what this is about, reviewing feedback on submitted work and then interacting with me when you make an appointment. Or what I'm trying to say there, this number 6 is that's another form of interaction, is when you make an appointment to do a Zoom meeting or to meet in person or to talk over the phone. And then there's also interaction with your peers via the discussions that we have in class. And this is like boilerplate information, template information, because I just use the same information for all my classes. So in this case, I don't really have any peer reviews, at least as of the time of this recording, and then study groups, but that certainly may be the case now or also in other classes. But anyway, lots of different ways to interact, and those are my expectations. And here's a final thing, useful tip. One way to accomplish an acceptable level of course participation is to schedule a set time to do work for this class. To ensure you do not miss anything, log in and do meaningful work on Canvas on at least 3 different days every week, and check your email regularly. And I might even say, check it every day. So, this whole thinking behind this is that, yeah, online students typically find success in their online courses by treating it like they would schedule it as if it was an in-person class. So, right, typically, like if you do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you meet 3 times. So, find a time 3 days a week at least to do your work. It might be at 6 p.m. after work. You work from 6 to 7. This is what you do. You read the module, you read the assignment details, you might do a little writing. You'll do that Monday, and then you'll do some more writing on Wednesday, and then some more writing on Friday. So by the time, if it was week number 2 of the module time frame, and then the Monday deadline comes along, well, you will have done your work already, right? And you'll be in good shape. And so that's what I wanted to say about the attendance policy / course participation section of the course syllabus.